That's listening. The poem I'm going to do is actually called Talk is Cheap. So for anyone that's listening, just wait until the end before you throw any judgment. And I really appreciate anyone that's listening. To God be the glory. They say that talk is already cheap. So should I continue to speak until it's worthless? Should I scream until these words completely lose their purpose? Or would it be better to stay quiet? Never releasing my thoughts and adding head nods, though they don't explain what lessons I've been taught. Why do we try degrading what has gotten the world through many different tragedies? Why can't we embrace the power our tongue possesses? Oh, your ego controls your mentality, I see. To give into the greatness that can be let loose is scary, and my swag might be set off, but what my mouth can hold above my enemies, is that so? Riddle me this. Why did our ancestors fight so hard to learn English? Just so we can worry about the chains we supposedly broke during our freedom marches? This makes me squeamish. I can't wrap my mind around the idea to still remain slaves when our minds are one of the greatest weapons within our grasp. Yet we still continue to pistol raise. I hate to say, but I'm ashamed. I had lost my hope for better days until I utilized this weapon, which I let go every day. I'm firing shots, but these won't harm you. Nah. They're made to sink inside your consciousness, to alert you of your consequence if you keep living for weak accomplishments. I brought hurt into this world before. I know that thrill you get from carrying a weapon, but what's going to happen when you're in a battle in which you're ill-prepared for and need protection? Will you grab that pistol and shoot to prove your worth? Or indulge in a chess game of the mind and overcome these tools that lead to a hearse? Let's please reverse this evil and live for a reason. When judgment comes, will you be pleased with being judged for your street cred? Where's your goals? Why keep on selling drugs and buying bigger chains? They just chain you to the corporations using your vanity for their gain. My goal is to learn something new about my people daily. Not from reading, but experience. I'm just another lost soul, bruised and battered, trying to deal with this gift, as I call it. The ability to touch someone's soul and take control of my actions when my hands can't gather enough poise to throw. I'd leave you broke, out of change, left with idolatry in your chains. Just by speaking to the parts of your mind you seem to enjoy keeping locked away. I'm not a saint. I've just been chosen to open the minds of the shallow, to gather deep thinkers and great leaders to bleed martyrdom from these gallows. My angles are battles, wars, fights that break through doors of mediocrity. I roll with God, a one-man army. Tell me, who's supposed to be stopping me? But there I go, ego-driven. My words have lost their purpose. I started getting carried away again. Now I'm just thrown in with the churches. You'd rather dismiss what I've learned with that lit sig or that perp. It's honestly a mountain I struggle to climb, so I move through during verses. I'm emerging, breaking every barrier between the vanity slaves and insanity's ways, providing a bridge not yet seen to give new meaning to these graves. They're not just resting places, they're murals where our achievements should be paid. What good have you brought amongst the people while you smoked away your days? But they say talk is cheap. So tell me, what would you pay for what you say? If the answer's nothing, there's your warning. It's time for a change.
Wow.